check something in the else, right? And you can do that by making a new if statement inside here and checking that. But what programs found is that if you keep doing it this way, you keep getting more and more tabbed over, and that's not very nice when it's just actually one string of logic. So what they built in actually is something called elif, for if you would have typed else if, you just smash that into one word and call it elif. And you can make a new guess or new Boolean statement here. So we'd guess, or we'd type guess is greater than secret number. So that's else if it wasn't equal to the secret number. If it is greater than the secret number, we'll say too big. Then at the very end of that, we'll say the else. It's always good to have an else at the end of your blocks. And we'll print too small. So I will show you how this runs really quick just to show you it works. If I enter a number bigger than 5, it'll say too big, because first it checks if it's equal and it finds that's false. And it moves on to the next section where it checks if it's bigger, and then it is, and so it says too big. If you run it again, we can type -1,000 million billion, probably. That's a lot of zeros. Enter my guess. Something went wrong there. Type it again. Too small. So how do we know we covered all numbers here? Because we covered if they're equal. We have a chunk for if they're too big, and we have a chunk if they're not equal to it or too big, they must be too small. That's the basics of if, elif, and else logic in Python.